They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And cycle. 52 blaster. Faster.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Young. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Chargers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Strike two.
Following the interception, Young to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Young on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Slot man moves right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 36-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Chargers at 6-4 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Panthers 17. Chargers nothing.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 17-0 our score after one. Working with a 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
19 Light, 60
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Red, yellow.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, ready? Fight 60. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Go, stand. Smash, red.
Throwing, Young. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Okay, right? Striker, 3-3.
Here's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Chargers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
In motion right comes Allen. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. They're going to try and throw. And Allen's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion left. The tight end in motion right. Allen, the man, in motion right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He's got Jordan complete right side. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The Chargers will line up.
And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you. Taken from about the 12.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to work. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. It's Young off play action. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Ready? Fight!
Now here's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On second and 10, Young. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
52. Flag 2.
Now Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on second and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air once more, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the red zone now, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And here's Young. This might be a free play. Forced out to his left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Ready, go. Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send a receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
To throw, Young. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Chargers 6.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Ready.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Young now.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down, Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
In motion comes the tight end left. Looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing, Young.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now receiver in motion left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
That's caught at the 2. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. In motion right comes Allen. Now this time he'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll set up to throw. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Young's going to throw it here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Young on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Young now from the 50. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It'll be Young again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Looking to throw, Young. he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Khalil Mack.
And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll drop to throw.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. That's to his running back, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The slot man in motion right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Allen's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Back to throw here. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.